Ooh. Why is it? Whatever. Hey, hi, hello, how are you? My name is Callie Residence and this is here to play games. And we are back. Continuing the main story. Continuing the main story in Final Fantasy XIV. In Heavensward this time. I'm excited. We have a more armory glamour. Tiny shield still because it's fun. Last time... What happened last time? Last time, we were accused of poisoning the Sultana. This Nanamo Ulnaga. And now we're on the run with Alphino and Tataru, and we ran to Orshifon. We're here in Camp Dragonhead, and let's continue. Hello, Alphino. Also, the voice actors switched now, so, thank God. That's all I have to say. Coming to Ishgard. It's time. I think this is voiced.
The dawn's light will shine again.
I think this is now Colin
so long
Ryan.
As we have these specious accusations hanging
It
over
is.
us,
It's Colin Ryan now.
We will struggle to achieve anything.
God.
You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Yeah, sure, homie.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orshifon.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic
I'll
action.
make tea.
You yet have
I
allies
should have
upon
done
whom
that.
you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I bring tidings. Count Edmont has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortan. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper. Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
To Ishgard, then. Together.
Ooh,
There we shall carry on the
dramatic.
Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Here, here!
Fuck yeah, baby. Oh, the Ishgard music. I missed Heavensward so bad. I love this X-Pack. Oh my god. Sorry. Open. There's the oh fuck, I forgot. There's this honey citrus ginger tea. So fucking good. Bar that you get at Costco. Yummy. I have a pudding. Oh. I'm pumped. This should be good. On my knee. Give me a second. Water's still boiling. I really should have done this before. But yeah, I didn't. I've been streaming for 3 years now. Yeah. Why wouldn't I? I like it when professional streamers fuck around and do shit like this. I might as well fuck around by myself and shit like this. I have nerve pain. Well, thick. My chair off as well. Ugh. 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 Sound like an 80-year-old. Alright. Pudding sweet while my tea cools. And we continue. To Ishgard! As a ward of House Fortemps. Okay. Something in my tea. Oh, hi. I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the Gates of Judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names and they will allow you to pass. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor, where we shall meet again. Until then. Not at all the circumstances under which I had hoped to visit Ishgard for the first time, but so be it. Fair enough. What, you didn't want to be framed for murder? Oh, that is as far out as I can zoom. Oops. Wards of House Forton. Ah, yes. You may pass. Let's go! To Ishgard.
And so they came, at a friend's behest. Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came.
I mean, I'm just gonna take a screenshot. Ooh, Ishgard, I love you.
To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Halone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace. Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and his companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
Ooh, foreshadowing. From the memoirs of Count Edmond de Forton, Heavensward. Ooh, he's writing a book. Let's go! I love Heavensward. From afar, the spires did not seem so tall. Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty damn tall. Greetings, Master Alba. On behalf of House Forton, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you all would come with me. Anyway, I'll be there in a minute. Let me get all of the Eutherites. Don't mind me. It's a straight couple. I don't know how else to say that, but that's just a straight couple. I wonder if I can get them all from memory. This one over by the Sky Steel. From here, I could do Machinist, Dark Knight, or Astrologian if I wanted to. I don't particularly want to do any of them. I mean, Dark Knight's my baby. My main class. But not here. I'm already a paladin, and I don't feel like swapping over to that. What up here? I think that's Durandare Manor. This might be the Highland Art. No, this is the, like, college type thing. Wait, that's Highland Art, I think. Right across from the Forton. Ooh, that's the Dark Knight quest, I think. Yep. And Astrologian's down here. My posture's regressing. Help. Athenium Astrologicum. I love Ishgard so bad. Okay, this should be the final Aetheryte. If I missed one, I might bark a little bit. Excuse me. Yeah, that's the House Highland Art. The rose. I did it, bitch. To look upon the splendor of these heights, one would little suspect the ruin wrought by the wyverns below. You're right. You're right. God, we're fucking high up. I forgot there was a Moogle there. God, it's been so long since I played Heavensward. I'm so excited. I've played through it like fucking 6 times or something. The Warrior of Light and his brave companions, walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight. I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home, Forton Manor. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made. Let's go. Ooh, my tea is perfectly.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing. I, Count Edmond de Fortemps, do bid you welcome.
French.
As wards of House Fortemps, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Fortemps.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
They think we killed
Do
people
not worry
on
yourself
Edmond.
on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies. Don't you think?
Oh.
Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Hmm.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
No, we can just hide away in the house the entire time. I think that's fine. Ooh. We are honored by your presence. I love everybody. Be honest, it's great, isn't it? He's so cutie. Alright, Alpha now. Oh shit. What am I wearing? Though our friends in House Fortemps have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. Foreshadowing? It is only proper that we learned about our new home so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. 'Twould seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall of course do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. Ah, but I grow forgetful in my dotage. There is something I must give you ere we part. The documentation is in order, I trust? Yes, my lord. Ooh, we got papers, bitch. The stiffest piece of fucking cardstock ever. Those documents identify you as wards of House Forton. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Forton. But let us hope it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Kalon, Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go. I wish I was using my controller. I don't have to sit the fuck up. I'm lazy. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sides pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you to the Jeweled Crozier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services before descending to Foundation's Aetheryte. There are no questions. We go. Hiccup. The Holy Vault, where Archbishop Thordan VII rules from on high. I love the vault. The Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thordan's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Alphino. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thordan I to put down Nidhogg, founder of this great name. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting. Now then, if you would follow me to the Jeweled Crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Elise, our master of the markets. They really said go this way, dumbass. Okay. I do have the thingy I can follow. I've done this a couple times. Frondegua. Fuck ass names. Girl, aren't you cold? Shit. Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all wards of House Forton. Ah, wards of House Forton. How very interesting. Count Edmont has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable? Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrement, medicine, material, whatever you desire, it can be found in the crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza and Foundation. If everyone is ready... Thank you, Mistress Alaise. Everyone say thank you. Ugh, I do love this. Ooh. Eh. That's familiar. Sorry, I'm just dressing up now. I do also really like that. That, not so much. I have this on right now, right? No! I have something very similar on! I forgot I don't actually have to... No. I'm reminded of what I used to wear when I was playing as Monk going through this. I do like this. I might swap to this at some point. As like a glamour. This also fucks, I can't lie. This also goes pretty hard. Okay. Damn, I really didn't do much before, huh? Oh, this fucks too. What the hell? How expensive are you? Not crazy. Okay, anyway, sorry. Carry on. Kyle. I love your music. What do you have? I just need to go turn. Don't mind me. I want to see if I can get to the first locale. I don't think I'll be able to, because I'm not going to be streaming for a super long time. Because I'm... EP. Thank you, Midgard some more. And here we have Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetheryte, it would be wise to do so now. Way ahead of you. I forgot to see what I'm wearing. Okay. Sick. Okay. I need the money from that. Because I already have gear for Summoner, I believe. As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together. What else can be found nearby? The Sky Steel Manufactory stands to the west. There our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The holy stables, where chocobos are trained for war, also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoided that area. And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphino. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord, but a humble traveller. Oh, come to see the sights, have you? Take a turn down the hop lawn and gulp at the statues. Oh, shit. My humblest apologies, Master Alphino. Pray pay that drunken lout no mind. Mind? Oh, but I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. I simply must see this forgotten knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Calon. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? Yeah. My neck has to fucking hurt looking down at these bitches. But I'm coming too. Okay. I don't know what to tell you, man. He kind of does what he wants. It's not on you. He's just like that. I do like that I'm running around Ishgard with a little dragon that I can only I can see. Otherwise I'd get fucking drawn and quartered in the middle of the hoplon. Hey, Gabriel. Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments, Master. Gabriel. Just Gabriel will do, and I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but notice a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floor. Spotted that, did you? Aye, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights, and so forth, dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars, maybe, but not locals. Folks from the brew, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality, mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? Why do they call them the broom, if I may ask? Because the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick. It's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns break through the walls and started tearing up the city, it was the broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that, mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you go below. Something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphino, I think it would be best if we return to Fortaunt Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Mr. Taru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place, least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alphino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please. Do you know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then. Tataru, Kalon, and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you require assistance. I will. Yeah. Oh wait, I might. Hi. I love you guys, you just don't know it. In we go. Welcome, Master Alba. Yes, come in. Au revoir! Au revoir! Tell us then, Master Alphino, does this guard meet with your expectations? That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took, and when those steps took me past the scars left by the wyvern's foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Emmerich has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. Which means I can do everything. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are guests in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Master Alba, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself. A man with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Atwarel and Amanalain in their duties. I beg your pardon? I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues. By the fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station, and show Master Alba the respect he deserves. This is the man who slew Gaius van Belsar and has some half-dozen primals besides. He is not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand boy. God, I forgot how much I loved Edmund. If you can pardon them their impropriety, Master Alba, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. Sure. My thanks. Very willing, they may even learn something from you. God. Would seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortom has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. 'Tis an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping your two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. I mean, yeah, duh. Aye. Atwarel. Less than eager. That's fine. Let us begin anew, Master Alba. I am Sir Atwarel de Forton, eldest son of Count Edmond de Forton. You will forgive me my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Orshafon has spoken of you often. If you are even half the man he claims, I should be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then, we will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of houses Durandare and Zemaya. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it? Aye, well, suffice it to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture, but we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must need secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables and foundation. Okay. Alright, Amanalain. Onawa.
Ah, Master Alba, Lord Amanalain would like to speak with you.
Shall we be off then, old boy? Ah, but where are my manners? Amanalain de Forton, second son of Count Edmond de Forton. Trueborn, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking, and you're absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but who could be satisfied subsisting on a meagre allowance, forever overshadowed by his sibling? Not I, old boy, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts. Or better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Atwarel. Ambitions, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we We are to aid the good men and women of House Hylanot. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity, poor blighters. As for what precisely we'll be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. Yeah. On a war. On a war. Okay. This guy steal. Greetings, Mr. I've saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands as per Lord Otterell's instruction. Will this be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat. As I dare say you know, this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high too, even over Snowcloak. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself. Just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure to not relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. Lucky. Time for one of my favorite areas.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest. Once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, he came.
I think the music here is called Contention, by the way. Well, it looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Redald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. It has been far, far too long, Lord Atwarel. And who might your companion be? Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redald. I present to you Calon Alba, Ward of House Photon. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Drillamont spoke of you. I, Sir Redald of House Durandare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Master Alba is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then with your permission, I shall recount the tale for his benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers. And then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order complete withdrawal. Settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics. Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Forton are at your disposals. You need but tell us where to begin. Yeah. I help. Several craftsmen in service to House Demile are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their fourthman, tells me he has need of a man with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? Sure. 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 Yes, I'm Roth. Who might you be? I'm here to help. Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I've the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over on one of them blackbirds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. The fury take me this ice. It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's the icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, there are pockets of them here and there, just waiting for me to turn my back so I can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. Stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. Alright, Pookie, let's get it. It's up there. Hello? Ha! Now there's a man what looks like he found his marks. You're just the sort we need around here. The kind that'll hop to when he sees a task undone. Yeah. Wait, I kind of fuck with this. Do this for glamour. You're a dab hand at warcraft, I can tell. Not that I have any skill at arms to speak of mine, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. It'd be a waste to keep you to myself when there's others out what need help same as me, so if you're keen to keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask you to head north to the pike. Let a huge statue out in the wastes if you've never been. Mason by the name of Thieramon is out there tending to the thing. Good man, Thieramon, but I reckon he's taken on too much work for one. Might be there's something you can do for him. Huggy. Fuck is my chocobo's name? Unpaid intern. Right. Right. Jeez. I'm getting in the middle of that. I'm like 99.9% sure this song is called Contention. Nobuo Uematsu is the composer. Nobuo Uematsu, sorry. I used to just listen to this with like the sound of a snowstorm in the background. So soothing. Hail to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth bid you assist me. Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect had not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I've just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. Sure. You can go. Ah, feel how coarse that is. That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldreth, first of the Azure Dragoons and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragonfire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon the statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. I don't mind that. I like the one I have. Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favor to ask. There's this knight, Sir Saudor, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. He always treated me with kindness and respect. More than I deserve, to be honest. Any road, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. Bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, friend. Sure. Sure. I don't mind. I can play courier. What's this? A package? I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about. Confound it, that fool. Ugh, what a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. Theramont labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A high-born knight cannot be seen favoring a low-born mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern as well as your willingness to assist the Theramont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Riddle. Okay. I don't remember what the fuck that is. I think it's an optional dungeon. Is it optional, actually? I think it might be optional. I remember what it is, I don't remember the name of it. Like the zombie one, I think. The cold zombies. Whoa. Hello. Must applaud your initiative, Master Alba. Roth tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly. I have a task to which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Oswell included. Again. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. Veteran through and through, just as Lord Drillamont said. Good. We have lost contact with a reconnaissance party sent north to Riversmeet in search of the heretics' hideaway. Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not. But regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land which can claim, and has claimed, the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Otwell will be working together. Seek him out when you're ready to depart. Good luck.
Okay.
Seems we have been assigned the area near Camp Riversmeet, Master Alba. Lest you are unaware, the camp was one of our The camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from the Curthor's western highlands, one of many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. It would not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. Sorry, I'm just enjoying the music. Dragon skeleton up there. There, below us, Camp Rivers meet, or what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliffs safely from here. Could we fall, the beast below would make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge. If the reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that recent storms have obscured the trail, or that they took an alternate route to Camp Rivers Meet. Till we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. Yippee! Are you alright? Right. Are you alright? Right, right. Thank the Fury. I thought no one would come. You're alright. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Master Alba. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else?
We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Naught but white all around, till we saw shapes moving toward us, running toward us with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others were shouting and screaming, and after a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. On my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. The heretics tracked you here. Aye, my lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all traces of the passing. For my brothers, we must.
Have faith, sir. Justice will be done. But first, we must see you to safety. Ah, shit.
He has the right of it, Master Alba. Whatever remains of the heretics' trail will be gone with the next snowfall.
We cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, have you search the area to the north of the camp, signs of the attack. Should you pick up the heretics' trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize that this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. I mean, I beat her once. Callum, thank you. Yeah, no problem, homie. Kinda what I do. Oh, there we go. The polar bears. Solo duty. Interesting. I don't remember this being a solo duty. The tracks continue to the north. Oh, never mind. I remember it now. Tracks continue north. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck off. I mean, I ultimately know where I'm going with this. Just a matter of finding the footprints. God, these things are fucking annoying. Found ya, fuckers. Easy peasy. Oh, fuck you. Sorry. Hi, Izel.
Looking for me, I presume.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
No! It cannot be.
He cameth unto me, as didst thou. Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo.
Ooh.
The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found. But I could not survive on my own.
Backstory.
I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr.
Oh.
And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people, to bring dragon and man together as they once were and should ever be.
I don't know about that. What of the innocents who died when you attacked Foundation?
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Yeah?
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Bye. Not gonna let me detain you? Boring. Oh, Tori, like, oh shit. Fucker's dead.
Master Alba, praise Halone, you are alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we are too late. They were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. 'Tis a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we must not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt our foes a telling blow this day, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized.
Thanks!
Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy. Tenacious devils.
The knights have matters here well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redald. Come, after tracking heretics across malms of ice and snow, I would say you are due a few hours' rest next to a warm fire. Back we go. I could just teleport, but I love this area and the music too much. Once I get the ether compass and everything, I'll do more exploring. There's not really a point to it right now, because I can't do anything. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a mana lanes. I don't know if I do, because I know his is more involved. And my back is kind of starting to hurt. I'd like to stretch out, and it's getting late. Be up early-ish to go to IKEA tomorrow. Because I don't want to be there while it's like crazy busy. I have a couple things to get. No, music, come back. I think 90% sure this is called Contention. Yeah, I'd say 95. Because it was on one of my Spotify Wrapped. And I think it's in my Spotify recently released like all-time pop songs, and I'm fairly sure it's in that. Hi, Reynold. Lord Oshwarel, Master Alba, full glad am I to see you both hale and healthy. What news? Well, we found their hiding spot. You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive? By the Fury! I believe we have made great strides towards purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I delivered my report to my father in the Holy See. I mean to say as much. To my father in the Holy See. As will I, Lord Otterwell. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Durandare and Forton could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed, I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest. We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Master Alba have accomplished far more than I had thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Riddle. We thank you for your hospitality. Yeah. Okay. We are. Ooh, I'm almost level 52. Back we go. Oh, can I not go back this way? Oh shit. Did not know I had to do that. Okay, strange. Sure, I guess. Are you inside the manor? Yes, please.
Master Alba, I would speak plain. From the first, I questioned your motives and your competence. Unjustly, I now realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beg a belief. But Orchefort swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you your patronage. And he duly listened, because for all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him. And, to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp River's Meet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone, an onerous task, fraught with danger. And there you were, the savior of Eorzea and honored guest of House Forton, my new comrade in arms, and Orchefont's dear friend. Told myself it was a test, it would be a test, but part of me hoped that he would fail. Oh shit. Plainly, Orchefont had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks mine own weakness, but I will not doubt you again, Master Alba. On that you have my word. Thanks. You better not. Bitch. Okay, sick. I don't have the mental bandwidth to deal with. To deal with Emmanuel right now, so we're gonna go pick up the paladin quests. Hell yeah. I'm totally allowed to be here, guys. I also need to go see the Calamity Salvager.
We live in troubling times, Callum, as you well know. That is why it is more important than ever that the Sultan Swan stand ready to serve as the sword and shield of the Sultanate. For a time, I feared that our order was doomed, but then you helped us to restore our good name. Your shining example inspired many young men and women to seek us out. Even as we speak, they train to hone their skills. A few words of encouragement from the famed Free Paladin himself would do much to motivate them further, I should think. Perhaps you would consider paying them a visit at Camp Bluefog. Sure. I was a bunny the last time you saw me. They changed the die system, so I need to exchange all my die. Okay. Anyway. Okay. This shouldn't take too long, I don't think. I win. Oh, I do want to... I think I want to dye everything like blue. Like a really dark blue. Ink blue, yes. Oh. Alright. That's fine.
Well met, Callum. It's been ages since last we spoke. Certainly not since you helped us to recover the crown.
At the moment, Phyllis and I are conducting drills with the new recruits at the East Watchtower. They'll be thrilled to see you, I'm sure. Sure. Since we all know you're a man of few words, I thought we might forego the speech and instead ask you to favor us with a display of swordsmanship. We've laid out bait for the basilisks already. In fact, you need only wait for them to come. Sure, I guess. I had to tear off a piece of skin from my finger. Oh shit. Come on. Okay. You're welcome. To see it firsthand, I think it's safe to say that the recruits will long remember this day, as will I. I can do the next one as well. Welcome, Callum. I gather the recruits took your lessons to heart. Would that I had some way to repay you, some knowledge or technique to bequeath to you, and humbled to admit that there is nothing I can teach. All I can offer is my heartfelt thanks. Pray go forth, my friend, and continue to defend the people of Ul'dah and Eorzea at large. Okay. Begging your pardons, Callum. Hello, Papa Shan. We need to talk, but not here. At the dispatch yard, outside the city. Okay. I'm about to dye my fucking armor again. Dye black. Dye black. Red doesn't look right. Need to update my glamour plate then too. Ew, oh. Viper, I think. In we go. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Ugh. Anyway. Hmm. You don't see anything fugly. Hi, Papa Sean.
Thank you for coming, Calon. You must be wondering why I called you here. It concerns Sokzagil, Jenelin's predecessor. As you may recall, he continues to search for Oathkeeper, the sword stolen from us by the Monetarist's minions. From time to time, he sends me missives, sharing with me his latest discoveries. His most recent one contained a startling claim. He wrote that he had found the sword at long last. But that was some time ago, and he has not contacted me since. I would not trouble Jenelins with this news, not until I learn what has become of Sokzagel at the very least. Will you help me find him?
Sure.
I knew I could count on you, Calon.
For now, all I know is that his last missive came to me by way of Ishgard. Once I learn more, we can begin the search in earnest. Well, you better learn more quick. Ah, just the man I was hoping to see. I now know from where Sokzagel sent his last missive to me. Falcon's Nest, a hamlet in the Curthus Western Highlands. It is there that I would have you begin your search. Reclaiming Oathkeeper would do much to restore the honor of the Sultan Sworn, but we must not get ahead of ourselves. First, we must find our missing man. Sure. I really should set Foundation as my return point. Forshitai. Sokzagel, never heard of him. Is he one of the new craftsmen working with 100 Eyes? Sorry, we see an awful lot of new faces around here. Most don't leave an impression, other than the heretics and bandits, that is. Fair. Joslo. There was a pitched battle the other night out in the waste. Involved a rather large man with a party of fellow heretics, to hear the scouts tell it. Naturally, we chose not to intervene. They wished to kill each other by all means. A Rogadin paladin? Well, I do recall a traveler who spent several days here at least. Heard you was asking after a Rogadin, and in a fashion that might give a man cause to worry. Aye, I know Sokzagel. It's knew him, I should say. Older fellow, spent some time chatting with the young blood. He came through, just like the rest of us before him, looking for the same thing we all do. Bandits ambushed him in the night, out in the wastes. Buried him with my own 2 hands the other day, out near Camp River's Meet. Constain took it especially hard, close as he was to him. Fact, this bitch is just fucking dead. Is he actually dead? I don't remember. Yeah, I actually don't remember if he's just straight up dead. Because that'd be kind of fucking funny if he was. In like a really bad way, but it would be really fucking. Damn bitch, you couldn't take on some goddamn heretics? Like, dog, I just fought like 10 of them by myself and easily killed them. Be so for real. Get my fucking health back. 1 second. Cheater. Oh, fuck you. Hey man. Get up.
Alone's blessings be upon you, sir. I say, that was a rather frightful experience. Were you a friend of Sorkzagel's, too? Oh, good. That is to say, my condolences. I knew there had to be others who would want to know. It was the work of Death's Embrace, I'd wager. Those fiends you just slew now were sent by them as well. My kinsmen think them but another band of sellswords or heretics. If only they knew what they were truly capable of. I can only think that they will heed my warnings this time. You would excuse me.
Kalon, this is Papashan.
Have you found Sorkzagil? He's dead, Papashan. Gods almighty, slain by Death's Embrace. I heard that some of those bastards were still skulking about, but I never thought they would try to. Wait, could it be that they were the ones who held Oathkeeper, and that they killed Sorkzagil when he tried to take it back? Damn it all, we've still no answers, although there is the boy. Get after him and find out what he knows.
Okay. I need to go get beat up by a masseuse. Taint. Sorry. 12, by the way.
Pleasure to see you again, sir. Was there something you wished to discuss? Oh, so you're that free paladin Sorkzagil told me all about. It is an honor to meet you at last, Kalon. That is, for the second time. My name is Constane. Truly honored, sir. Truly, truly honored. Sorry if I'm a bit out of sorts. It's just, I've been thinking about him a lot. About the first day we met, when he saved me. How his sword gleamed as he danced among the wolves. I begged him to teach me the ways of the paladin, so that I could save others like he saved me. He must have turned me down a dozen times before he finally relented. Probably because he caught me asking around about Oathkeep. But I suppose he didn't think I was strong enough to help him reclaim the sword. Why else would he sneak off to challenge Death's Embrace while I was away? I should have been there, Callum. I should have been there. I've decided I'm going to take it back. Oathkeeper, I mean. Said I wasn't ready to wield this soul, but what choice do I have now that he's gone? You want to find it too, don't you? Then help me, Callum. Please.
The fact that he's just fucking dead is crazy. You won't regret this. Oh, I will. I will regret it, but it's fine. One veteran paladin, one aspiring paladin. United in purpose, we shall recover Oathkeeper and bring Sorkzagel's murderers to justice. As soon as I uncover new information, that is. Fair enough. Fair enough. Slay! Okay, now we go back to Foundation. Oh yeah! And then I need to set as... Thank you. Oh, not there. Athenium Astrologicum. Alright, now let me just sit right here then. Clear. Alrighty. Didn't get a crazy amount done today, but we have started. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whatever time zone you may be in. I hope it is a fantastic one. And I hope to see you maybe tomorrow, where I may start Final Fantasy 13. Hell yeah. Goodbye.